Welcome, shoot 'em up fans. This is Surreal Rager, and we're going to review Pawarumi on Nintendo Switch. This dark and eerie space shooter is brought to us by Manufacturer 43. For fans of Ikaruga, it has a similar feature of swapping between different color weapons to do more damage for certain enemies. Choose one of 3 difficulties and start a run, then check your personal scores against the worldwide leaderboard. Let's begin. Pawarumi starts with cutscenes that are still shots of incredible artwork, the storyline written at the bottom of the screen. Introductions to each level are insane. I absolutely love how the game shows your ship and the environment in a 3D twisted camera view while exploiting oncoming enemies and surroundings. What a great way to start each world. All terrains are colorful and very catching to the eye. As stated in the introduction, there are 3 different weapons to change between, and the player must swap between them often. Playing the tutorial was helpful to understand the mechanic, but I was still a bit confused. Y, B, and A automatically change to each assigned weapon, but must be used against a different color enemy. The best way to keep the opposite color in mind is to memorize the color to the button against what color the weapon shoots. Maybe I'm confusing myself, but that helped me determine which gun to use. Whichever weapon you're currently shooting will display the weak enemy color at the bottom middle of the screen if you're not towards the furthest point of the screen. Match weapon and enemy color to heal shield. Green weapon hurts red enemies. Red weapon hurts blue enemies. Blue weapon hurts green enemies. And use opposite color weapons to kill enemies and recharge your super attack. Hone your skills in the training portion of the main menu to get a better look and feel for certain levels. Each training level is unlocked when you've progressed to that stage in arcade mode. Pawarumi has 3 difficulties to choose from, and I always find it best to start on easy then work your way up. It not only allows a player to better understand the game and mechanics, but gives a sense of accomplishment and progression. Check the leaderboards to see how well you rank against the others. Otherwise, you may as well start on hard difficulty. Let's get to the important factors that make a shmup playable. Controls and shooting satisfaction. Controls feel good on the easy setting, but once you bump up to normal and hard difficulty, I wish the ship moved faster. I can't tell if there is a specific hitbox on the ship or it is the entire ship, but if you ask me, it would be the entire ship. Shooting satisfaction is a weird space for me because the 3 different types of shots aren't satisfying, but the enemy explosions are. The blue weapon is a horizontal streak that starts from the ship to the end of the screen regardless of the enemies you encounter, so that it doesn't stop when hitting an enemy. That's just okay and doesn't scratch an itch for shooting the bad guys for me. The green weapon looks like a braid that will extend to the end of the screen but will occasionally stop the stream when hitting an obstacle and sometimes enemies, so that's a bit better. It also sounds like a machine gun. Finally, the red weapon is an absorbing type gun that is the least satisfying to use. I hate that. I wish it just shot. My first plays in Pawarumi were in handheld mode because that's my go-to play style on Nintendo Switch. What I came to realize is playing in docked mode is awesome. Graphics look better and the details show through in a way I didn't think possible. Usually I'll take handheld over docked, but if you have the opportunity, it must be tried in docked mode. Music takes over and the game becomes tense in a gripping fashion. Main level music is super creepy and reminds me of a horror film or video game. In-game music is intense and very fitting to the higher difficulty settings. I tried training mode and lasted a shorter time than in arcade mode, so I'm not sure how that mode works exactly, but nothing was said on screen that was any different from the normal game. Final words. I'm not a fan of the weapon swapping and the inherent confusion it brings. This takes away from the game, and it bums me out because it's the main mechanic. Screen shake is the perfect amount, enemy explosions look great, and the 3D background movements are absolutely insane. I love that part so much. Worldwide leaderboards are scarce because of the number of people reviewing the game, but I'm sure to be knocked down plenty once the game is released. I think I was at ranked 2nd on hard mode. I look forward to seeing gameplay from others as I enjoyed my time spent with Pawarumi. I'm gonna actually boot this up once I'm done with this review. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and leave me some comments if you enjoyed the game or if you're playing the game as well, and we'll see you next time.